Hi everyone. Blended learning really allows for some great options with voice and choices for students. We know differentiation is such a big term and a big part of education, and for a lot of teachers, it seems like a lot of work or it's a struggle just to get more options out there for students. But the blended model really allows for a teacher to lay out, whether it's on Schoology or online, some in some form different modes for students to share their learning based on whatever the learning goal or the activity is. If you look at the example here on the right, this is a student choice tic-tac-toe. Students have different options in terms of picking what it is they want to do to show their learning, and it allows students to demonstrate their creativity in their own way. I think far too often we expect students to all do the exact same activity or the exact same product, and that doesn't necessarily effective for all students. I think ultimately that choice and that voice really leads to more of a student engagement. When students feel like they have a say or they have some buy-in into the assessment, the product, the assignment, they're more likely to give it their all or to reach different areas of their own ability that they didn't know they had, and they can create different authentic products. They can collaborate. Obviously, with Google nowadays, we know that students can work together and they don't have to necessarily be near each other. Uh, you can provide authentic audiences. I think Schoology is such a great tool for students to engage in discussions and have conversations around topics that maybe they aren't willing to do out loud in the classroom based on their personality or just the makeup of the class. And so there's so many great opportunities, and research really shows us that students, given the choice and the opportunity for more engagement, they really are able to construct their own learning and design it in a way that's most effective for them. This slide really just kind of touches on the surface of different ways for students to show learning, whether it's Flipgrid, mind map, Padlet, different forms of testing. We have AMP in Schoology. We have different assessment tools through Schoology, and teachers are learning more and more about these things all the time. Most of these, I'm guessing some of you have had some experience with just this last year, especially Flipgrid or Padlet, and they can be great formative assessments, great ways for students to share information or share their ideas. And again, it can be done online. It doesn't have to be done in the classroom. They can do it away from the classroom, and give students that individuality that maybe allows them to really flourish in their own realm.